Jesus heals Peter's mother-in-law. The power of his touch. In the small fishing town of Capernaum, near the Sea of Galilee, Jesus and his disciples arrived after a long day of ministry. The air was filled with hope and curiosity. Everywhere he went, miracles followed. As they entered the house of Simon Peter, the sound of worry filled the room. Peter's mother-in-law lay sick with a high fever, her face pale, breathing weakly. The family stood helpless. The compassion of Jesus. Peter looked at Jesus, his eyes filled with concern. "Lord, my wife's mother is very ill," he said softly. Jesus walked to her bedside. There was silence, only the sound of her labored breathing. Then, with eyes full of love, Jesus took her hand. A grateful heart. In gratitude, Peter's mother-in-law began to serve them, cooking, smiling, and rejoicing. Her healing was not just a miracle of the body, but of the soul. Word spread quickly through Capernaum. Jesus healed Simon's mother-in-law. By evening, crowds began to gather. The evening of miracles. Men carried the sick on mats. Parents brought their children. The oppressed, the broken, the forgotten. All came with one hope. And Jesus healed them all. He laid his hands on each one. The blind opened their eyes. The crippled stood up. The possessed were freed. The house of Peter became a place of divine power. Heaven touched earth. The message of the miracle. This miracle shows the heart of Jesus, his compassion for families, his care for the sick, and his power to restore what seems lost. He entered an ordinary home and turned it into a place of healing. He touched one woman and changed an entire village. Even today, his touch brings healing to the broken, the lonely, and the hopeless. Before we continue, shall we take a moment to pray together? Let's spend these 2 minutes inviting Jesus into our hearts, just as he entered Peter's home. Lord Jesus, we thank you for your love and compassion, just as you touched Peter's mother-in-law and healed her. We ask you to touch us today. Heal our bodies, our minds, and our families. Every sickness, every fear, every broken heart. We surrender it to you, Lord. Let your healing power flow through our homes right now. Fill us with your peace. Friend, no matter your sickness, in body or in spirit, Jesus can touch you too. He still walks into homes, still heals hearts, and still gives peace.